Hey YouTube, it's been a while, a couple of weeks, and just haven't had any content. And I really haven't been doing any modeling either, so there was no really inkling to do anything. So took a little bit of a break, I suppose, and slowly getting back into some modeling here. Today is August 2nd, I think. Today's August 4th. What am I thinking? I'm way behind. But I mean, from the last video, this is all that I've completed. This is the foremast. This is for the Constitution, obviously. But all these yards, all of these had to be put on. All of these blocks have to be tied on. And then there's 4 yards per mast. And this takes a good 30 minutes per yard, so there's 2 hours right there. Plus this stuff right here is a pain. And I've got 2 more masts to do. But the good part is when I'm done with those other 2, I will be done with the construction. As you can see, they are actually off kilter. That is the stowed position, actually. This is the standing position. When they're under sail and they're running, there's actually cocked over a lot more. But yeah, you can see the tip down there is bent. That whole part is bent. I've got to figure out a way to straighten that. But you haven't really missed anything. My buddy Matthew sent me a kit, Matthew Inman, Model Car Videos. He sent me another one of those Revell Oldsmobiles. He got it at the Charleston show. A good price, about half of what I paid for the first one. And that's a good price for that kit, so really appreciate that from it. But I really haven't done anything. I wanted to get this done before I started school. I start 2 weeks from today, 18. So when I start back, I just don't see it happening. Which is, it's fine. A little disappointed, but I mean, as soon as you set yourself a time, that's when you're going to make mistakes. So, and I still have 2 other kits running I haven't worked on in months. The Henschel and then the P3 Orion. The Henschel is supposed to be for IPMS Gateway. Oops, move the camera again. It's like 6 weeks out. So maybe, but I don't know. I mean, it's not a big deal. I still have a good time. It'll still look nice, even if it just stays here. I can always take it next year if I want. So that's not a big problem. But yeah, I haven't really done any modeling. It was really hot for about 3 weeks straight over here. And I mean like over 100 degrees every day. And man, when it's that hot, you just don't want to do anything. Even if you're inside, you don't want to eat, you don't want to sleep, you just want to sit, and I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Maybe it happens to everyone, but this is literally what I've done. Just this foremast. So, okay. I'm gonna pause for a second and set up because I've got something cool to show you, and I hope you'll like it. Okay, I bet a lot of you recognize these guys right here. Especially, well, actually, it's kind of a worldwide thing, Transformers. If you can't tell, I like Transformers a lot. And, so I grew up, of course, I'm Gen Z. And I was born in '06. Try not to give away too much info on the internet here. But I grew up with the Michael Bay films, and I know a lot of people don't prefer those films, and a lot of older fans of Transformers don't really care for those films. But I mean, it's what I grew up with. I figure if I grew up in the 80s with just the G1 cartoon, I'd feel differently, but I mean, different lifestyle. And I see the flaws in those films, but I really still enjoy them. But you can see, it's just, but I went over to, right across the Ohio River in Kentucky. We had a church event, and we met at a restaurant over there called the Feed Mill in Morganfield. And we had a good time. We, about once a quarter, we'll go and have a meal as a congregation, and it's always a good time. So we went to Morganfield Saturday, and on the way back I stopped at the Walmart over there. Of course, that's my employer currently, and I just stopped in because I had to get some fluorescent tube light bulbs. But we stopped in the back and was looking at Legos and video games and stuff, and it was my brother and I and Carol. We were all together. And then I went to look at the Transformers, and I found these. Well, this. Let me zoom out. Thanks. Optimus Prime fell over. But this is a model kit of Optimus Prime. And I've seen these before, I've heard of them. They sell different ones at Hobby Lobby. The box is really nice with the lights. These are by Blockies, and they've been coming up. They've been kind of a big deal in the Transformers world for a few years now. And they started out with these guys. These are they're Gundams. They're snap fit, pre-painted. They're Gundam style. And you put them together, and they are fully articulated, non-transforming action figures. Just like a Gunpla or a Gundam. But they are of Transformers characters. This is Orion Pax from the Transformers 1 movie that came out last year or the year before. And then we have Ironhide. But they're fully articulated, they come apart, they all share the same basic structure. And they're really neat. They come with different hands. I accidentally threw the extra hands away for this guy, and that was a mistake. But yeah, and this is basically that, except it's just bigger. It's assembly type, fully articulated, snap fit, no painting, all pre-colored. You can see they have this is what it looks like, sprues. So this was really cool. Optimus Prime, Carol got one, she got Bumblebee. And figured something like this, maybe 30 bucks. The ones at Hobby Lobby, they're made by Flame Models, I believe. And they're $50, $55, they're pretty expensive. But no, this wasn't 30 bucks. This was $11.95. So if you can find these at your Walmart, definitely pick them up. We're gonna open it up together here and see what we're dealing with. Close that knife up later. Let's see if we can get this box open. Okay. Looks like everything's separately bagged. So you've got a base. I will say about this plastic, it's good and thick. There's some pieces. Everything's pre-colored, of course. There's a head. Miss Prime head. Very nice. Here's your instructions. Take a look at that in a moment. You got some clear parts. That's pretty cool. This is your basic kind of base block. These figures use a similar piece. It's just smaller. But that's common to all of them, I suppose. And then you've got these silver pieces. That looks nice. Like parts. So let's take a look at the manual here. This looks like you have an addendum. So that's cool. You've got some stickers for your base, probably. It's got a character bio and shows you how it goes together. Full color. That's pretty cool. $11.95 pre-tax. Yeah. Blockies does have a website. I think you can order direct from them. So I mean, if this is something that interests you, if you're just a casual, you know, you had the cartoon as a kid, which is what this is. The original cartoon, you know, I pick it up. I mean, it could make a nice little mojo bill. And if you think model kits are expensive, start collecting Transformers, and then you won't complain about model kits anymore. That's for sure. And but yeah, I just thought I'd share. By the way, if you are even a casual, if you want to see the cartoon, this is at Walmart for 40 bucks. You get all 4 seasons, 15 discs, and bonus features. And yeah, they're on YouTube for free. You can watch them, but Hasbro can take that down anytime. They can't take the physical media down, which is why I always try to get physical media, even if I do have a digital copy. Digital will not tarnish, but they can always just take it back because you're not buying it, you're buying the license to view it. And the physical can degrade, tarnish, but they can't take it away from you. And by they I just mean the IP holders. I'm not, some big conspiracy or anything. I don't want to sound like that. It's just like there's been instances where people have thought they owned things, digital copies of video games and whatnot, and they in fact did not own them and lost them. But there's other channels that talk about stuff like that, and if you're interested in that, you can watch them. But I just wanted to show this kit because it is a model kit, and I won't be turning into a toy reviewer or anything. There are plenty of guys that do that much better than what I can do, that's for sure. But I hope this update finds you well. We're in August now, so we got a cold front. Actually, it's been about 80 degrees as a high, and it's very, very nice. And yeah, I just hope gosh, it'll be Christmas soon. It was just Christmas, so I hope this third quarter of the year finds you well. I hope people are starting back to school, and I hope everything goes well for you. yeah, just enjoy it while it lasts. It'll be winter soon. I enjoy winter, but I know a lot of people don't. So, yeah, I just think that's it. So, have a good week, and thank you for watching. As always, go check out some of my friends in the description. I always link the same 2 or 3 channels, and I know most of you already are on there, but go show them some love. Max down in Florida, we've corresponded numerous occasions, and he's a fine fellow. Of course, Matthew over in Georgia, and my buddy Matt and his buddy Matt, and all the guys over there in St. Louis. We're just about 6 weeks out from Gateway. So excited. That's going to be a fun trip and a fun show. And I'm going to do a vlog of that, I think. Yeah. Alright, so go build some model kits. Don't let this get a hold of you too bad. Go get you one of these if you want. It looks pretty cool. So, and thank you for watching. Have a great week, and we will see you again soon.